You ever stop and ask yourself, am I or are we really showing up in this relationship? And not just being there, but actually present, like vested, like in it. You see, it's easy to confuse proximity with presence. You can be in the same house with someone and still be worlds apart because showing up isn't just about paying bills, checking boxes, or saying I love you at bedtime. It's about how you communicate, how you handle conflict, how you connect emotionally and physically, and how much you still are building after you've been in relationships for some time. And if you're married, that legacy that you are showing and building for your family. But here's where society or culture has quietly flipped the script. You know, we've started building relationships on conditions instead of commitment. You know, we say things like, I'll do my part if they do theirs. And if my needs are met, if I have everything I need, I have no reason to leave. As long as I'm happy, I'm staying. This is subtle, but it's also dangerous because when love becomes transactional, connection turns into a competition. And you can't build something real on temporary efforts. Real love doesn't ask for perfection, it just asks for presence. So, what does it mean to actually show up? I want you to stay with me until the end of this video because I have a quiz there where this will let you know where you stand. So, the question again is, what does it mean to actually show up? It means your communication is active and not passive. You don't just hear, but you listen. It means your conflict management is healthy. You fight fair to understand and not to win. It means your intimacy is intentional and requires effort. And it means you're mentally and emotionally committed, not just legally or physically. And again, if you're married, it means you're building a legacy and not just living together. So, here are the questions. How present are you really in the relationship? Let's get to this quiz that I was talking about. It's a quick check-in. So just keep the score in your head or just pause this and grab something to write with. And be honest. No one's going to judge you. It's just between you, yourself, and the truth. So here's question number 1. When your partner talks about their day, you usually A, put down what you're doing and give them your full attention. B, half listen while scrolling or multitasking. Or C, you nod but forget most of it. Question 1, think about that. Question 1, you got your answer. All right, let's go to question 2. When was the last time you did something kind for your partner just because? A, within the last few days. B, maybe last month. And C, honestly, I can't remember. That's question 2, family. Let's go to question 3. Question 3. How often do you express gratitude out loud? Like thank you and I appreciate you. A, almost every day. B, occasionally. And C, rarely. All right, question number 4. When conflict shows up, your instinct is to A, talk through it calmly. B, avoid it until it blows over. C, react defensively or shut down. That is question number 4. Question number 5. Do you still create moments of connection, laughter, eye contact, or touching? A, regularly. Yes, regularly. B, sometimes but not often. And C, almost never. That's it, 5 questions. Now, take a second, check your score. How many A's did you get? How many B's? And how many C's? And let me help you. If you got mostly A's, you're showing up with intention. You're consistent, you're emotionally available, and those little choices that you're making are keeping your relationship alive. So keep doing what you're doing because your presence is power. And if you got mostly B's, you care, but distractions are still in your connection. Life gets noisy, but relationships and love require focus. So try slowing down, give your partner 10 minutes of undivided attention each day, and it'll change everything. And C, if you have mostly C's, it's a sign that your relationship might be running on autopilot. And the good news is you can change that because presence is a choice, one that you can make right now. So pause and reflect on that. So what's one way that you can show up better this week? I want you to think about that question. And if you want to write your answer down below, feel free to do so. I would love to hear it. Might even help me, give me some ideas. Being present is about being perfect. I've said that again and I'll keep saying it. It's about being intentional. It's about being the kind of partner who notices, who remembers, who leans in. When you tune in, communication gets clearer, conflict gets easier, and emotion and intimacy gets deeper. Presence builds trust, and trust builds safety, and safety builds love that lasts. And when you start showing up, not just to fix a problem, but to share moments, you stop surviving you start thriving in your relationship instead of just surviving. So are you showing up or just going through the motion? That's the question. Again, I'll say it. It's not about perfection. It's about presence. It's about your attention, your willingness to stay curious, connected, and consistent. And if this video spoke to you, I want you to do me a favor, hit the like button so that others can see it, and take this test and know where they stand, and subscribe for more tools and tips that we love to share in this video as a way for us to build better relationships. Because showing up might just save your relationship. So tonight, don't just say I love you. Show it. A look, a little soft touch, a word of gratitude, a nice hug. Take time. But that's my time. And I hope something I've said has helped you. And I look forward to talking to you in the next conversation.